What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a new video series, another portion of the Best Season Yet 3.0. So today we're in a hurry. Martin and I packed up at the house between shopping, stopping for gas, getting Subway, and buying some meat for tonight's dinner because the wild game I brought is frozen rock solid. So with all that, we got to where we came tonight a little late and didn't have much time to scout, so we just popped up the jumping jack and got everything ready for just tonight, which is pretty cool because we could see the moon coming up over the ridge line, which we are like literally on a clear skies full moon. Probably my least favorite for elk hunting, but we are in Utah on the over-the-counter hunt. So tomorrow is Friday and it is the day before opening season, so our hunt starts on a Saturday, and typically I have never put in much scouting for the open bull, mostly because I haven't had time. I'm always seem to have a tag that's overlapping, but not this time. We have one day to scout, and I am hoping tomorrow Martin and I can locate some elk and have a game plan for opening morning. Typically I don't, because I'm just like starting opening morning. So that's a game plan. We're gonna cook some beef tacos tonight, and we got some tortillas and cheese and all kinds of good stuff. So this is gonna be a good camp, a good little mini series, and yeah, we're hunting just what we call here in Utah the general season any bull elk hunt. But until then, we will chill at camp, cook on the camp chef, and eat tacos and relax, because we got a long hike tomorrow in the dark somewhere I have never been before. Beef tacos with a little bit of, well, not a little bit, but an entire taco seasoning packet. So simple. A little water. Now we're gonna grill up some tortillas and cheese on the griddle side. That's what I love about that little Rainier. When me and Casey were doing Hush together, like right when I first came on with Hush, and we started making a lot of cooking videos, like specific cooking videos, which by the way always did really well. People seem to like them. Our little punchline at the end is, see guys, you don't have to eat crappy freeze-dried food when you're out camping. All you need to do, get yourself a camp chef, learn how to cook, bring some of your wild game, and eat like a king. We literally said that like every cooking video. Oh boy. Dinner is served. Look at that. Nice taco. We bought some guacamole, which we haven't opened yet. Dang, that's a lot. We're gonna be having some good breakfast burritos too. It's a little crispy, but let's see how it tastes. Mmm. Dude, I love a crispy tortilla. Look at that. We're gonna roll in tonight's little video with tomorrow. So Martin and I are gonna grub on these tacos. We'll see you guys in the dark because we got probably like an hour hike, you think? Mm-hmm. I got an hour hike and maybe like a 20-minute quad ride to where we want to go check out. The goal is to get high. We've been looking at these peaks. We're like, let's get to one of these high peaks, glass for elk, listen for bugles. So hopefully tomorrow we find one. Until then, guys, see you in the morning. Well, some sort of wildlife does exist up here, as you can see. Look at that Mondo 3. Dude, it's still pretty solid on the one side, but it's starting to chalk city on the inside. Just cruising up this ridge, like we told you last night, we're doing this for our first time ever. We have never been in this country, and it's steeper than it looked, as usual. And unfortunately there has been 0 elk track and 0 elk signs so far. Pretty sweet. That one, just for a souvenir for this hunt and this unit, is a keeper. Well, there's our track. We scouted this peak to be our glassing point. We got to it. There's no elk. Check this out though. There is a 3D beta. So this is the hybrid where you got topo and satellite. And they got the 3D beta. Check this out. How freaking cool is that? So you can study and look at terrain in 3D now on OnX. It's the beta stage, but so far it's pretty dang good. It doesn't have all the features, but you can see the topography and all that. So that's pretty sweet. So we're sitting right there on this knob. We've glassed some of these north slopes, some of these benches down here, some of this further away stuff like up in here actually looks really good, like sagebrush bottoms, sagebrush side hills, but no sign of any elk like whatsoever. So we're gonna eat snacks. The good news is getting off here will not take as long, probably not even half as long, because it's straight down. I think we're gonna pack up camp and move north to try to find some elk. Yes. Man, I knew we'd find more deer sheds. We just found the bedding zone right above us. It was the bedding zone from like 4 or 5 years ago, because there's no fresh tracks, but we got a shed from 4 or 5 years ago. It all makes sense, man. This is the deer zone. We got to get content for the good old Instagram. Follow us on Instagram.
This is the buck nest.
This is the buck nest. Every 2 miles, there's probably a chalk shed in here, at least. We just found a bomber. Oh man, the jag is pretty solid.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It might have even been flipped over at one time, so it might be decent. Yeah, it was chalky on the one side. Now it's got flipped at some point from the herd. They've been in here thick. It's the second deer shed we found. There you have it. Big old breakfast burrito scramble. Potatoes, sausage, egg, guac, cheese, and ketchup. Yes, you do need ketchup. Same thing as last night, just a different inside. We'll finish breakfast and then probably break down and bounce out. Alright, we're gonna check the old Weatherby. I haven't shot it since we took it to Thompson Long Range, helped us dial it in. Those guys were great to help us out, and then Martin took this rifle on his mule deer hunt, the high country mule deer hunt, and shot a buck at 430.
Yep.
And smoked it using the dials, the turret system, and the chart. Guessing that it's still on, but I want to shoot it at least once, just about 300 yards, which is zeroed at 300, and just make sure it's hitting where it should. So then I've also got my 3378 as backup. Decided I better have a gun for backup just in case you bump a scope or anything. You just never know. So I'm going to shoot it too. And we've got a rock over here right at about 300 yards. Got it back to zero. I always pack these things around, like when I'm hunting. Never ever put them in. Get a little too excited. Ready?
Yep. I think he smoked it.
I know I hit at least by it because it was very dusty. I'm worried I hit low because it was so dusty. No, I hit it.
Dead center.
Dude, that feels so good, huh?
Oh yeah.
Man, I'll
gives
tell
you so much confidence.
Yeah, this is the custom or signature series, whatever you call it, the Hush Weatherby 300. You guys can get this on the Weatherby website, and it comes in right now I think 4 calibers, but we're going to bring in the 7mm as soon as they can catch up with their orders. But the guys at Thompson helped us dial that in, and dude, it's freaking on. Checking out some new ground. A lot better looking terrain so far. And actually some pine trees and aspens in this zone. What we really need to do is put down some miles on the boots and check tracks and listen for bugles in some of these canyons, but it's big country. You can only cover so much in one evening, and today's the last day to scout. Alright guys, we are getting prepared for our evening scout, and good news, there's elk droppings here, some old ones. We saw some new ones but still old up the ridge, so better sign, and we're literally, I don't know, 10 minutes from the truck. So this spot's already looking good, and we have seen some elk tracks in the dirt that are definitely within the week. So it's looking good, new spot, but we still want to put some miles on the ground and try to find more fresh sign and possibly hear or see a bull tonight. But check this out, this is good sign. A lot more elk sign here already, huh?
Oh yeah, way more promising.
Busted. Didn't rake it very long, but snapped it off. That's a good sign. It's old, but elk crap right there. Gosh, I love their fall coat.
It's pretty.
No elk tonight so far, guys. It's been slow. We haven't heard anything or seen anything. We're just trying to cruise up this ridge and listen, but we haven't heard a single thing. Hopefully the mornings are better, but man, it's a pretty sunset. It's almost dark. Guys, we're out just cruising the roads and bugling, and we got one ripping right below us. Turn that off. There's crazies right there. Dinner time, guys. We finally heard a bugle. And I'll tell you what, that lifted my spirits so much. And we want to go do it again. So we're gonna cook some brats real fast, wrap them up in a cheesy tortilla, and call it dinner, and get some warmer gear and go buzz around and just bugle off edges, like bugle, move, bugle, move, bugle, move. I'm sure you guys have heard people talk about that. I haven't done it in quite a while just because it's not really been effective in the zones I've been hunting, and I kind of know where the elk are. But this being like a brand new zone and not knowing where I'm at, it's a perfect way to cover ground and scout during the night, because they weren't bugling at all during daylight. So we're gonna go find some more bugles here in a minute, but cook some of these real quick. Oh yeah.